Hey you guys, so this is crazy. This is the craziest thing I possibly have ever done. I am currently looking at my laptop screen. I have two different sites pulled up. I just have Google Flights and then I have Skyscanner. Basically, I am booking a one-way ticket to Paris. Let's do this. 218. I have heard things about Skyscanner. It's 220, same airline and everything, so I'm just gonna go with my Google Flights option. It says one free carry-on, first checked bag available for a fee, so I'm just gonna bring a carry-on. That's it. Leaves Wednesday, October 23rd. Leaves at 10:15 in LA. I land in Paris at 5:45 p.m. Let's just go ahead and do this. Okay guys, here it is. 2:19. Los Angeles to Paris. Alright, let's put on here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I did it. I fucking did the damn thing. So, okay, what is that? I don't know. Anyways, this, I'm starting to pack. These are like my toiletries, a few electronics, snacks for the plane ride, makeup, all that good stuff is pretty much already chosen and picked out. My suitcase is completely empty except for some socks. I have my underwear. I'll probably buy more once I'm out there because I don't want to overpack it or anything. This right here, I'm definitely bringing that and these two purses. That and then that beret over there. It's time for this part. So this is the progress I've made so far. I put a set of matching PJs. This is just to like sleep in with shorts, one pair of thin leggings, just some basics that hopefully will go with like everything. And then for the hats, I'm bringing the 3 berets and I'm bringing this Baker Boy hat, which is in suede. I was choosing between that one and this structured one, but I'm gonna go with the suede one because it goes with more as well. So far, so good. This is my airplane outfit. I'm all packed to go. I miss you, room.
Con destino a Lima, Santiago, conexiones. Invitamos a los últimos pasajeros favor de embarcar a través de la puerta asiento 35. Gracias.
TSA did like have to like check my bag twice, but it was only because I had too much stuff packed. But it's okay. They didn't take anything away or anything. Right now I am snacking on the complete vegan cookie. It's got like 16 grams of protein, so I figured that would hold me over for a while. But I'm nervous. I'm excited though, but I'm nervous. Alright, first things first. Let's take off the glasses. Oh my gosh. So, before this, the longest flight I had ever been on was probably like 4 hours. But this was something else. 10.5 hours. I thought, oh, I leave at 10:15. I get to Paris at 5:45 p.m. That's great because I can just sleep through the whole ride. Or the whole flight, I should say. That wasn't the case at all. This aircraft, it was a Boeing 787 Dream something. and it was really nice. I will say that the airline was nice, the flight attendants were amazing. Like it was nice. It wasn't bad. It was just the experience that was bad, in the sense that like it's my first 10.5-hour flight. I'm super excited. I'm gonna go to Paris. Oh my gosh. You know, think I'm gonna just sleep through it. So when I get here, I'm like fully rested. Not the case. I basically was sat in the middle, and okay, so on the left side of the plane, there's 3 seats, and then there's the middle seats, and then there's the 3 other seats on the right-hand side. I was in the middle and I was at the edge. So like, that was fine. I didn't want to sit in the middle of 2 strangers. So it was perfect. My mates that were next to me were they were like perfect. They were the perfect mates I could possibly have. They just slept through the whole thing. They were chilling. The ones next to me, 1 row behind me. So they were like this side, but behind me, but they were still at my peripheral view. There was one guy who I believe traveled alone, and I thought he was chill at first. I mean, like, I don't know, I just saw him like go to his seat, but he fucking threw up the entire flight. I just remember hearing bag noises when I was trying to sleep. I look over and his head is full blown in a bag, throwing up. And I was like, oh, like I feel bad, you know, he's obviously like motion sickness, blah, blah, blah. No, it was the entire flight. Granted, he was quiet when he would throw up, so that was really nice, but like, besides that, he was, like I could hear the bag, and every time I heard the bag, you could hear the throw up go in the bag, you know what I mean? It was just so uncomfortable. I had the absolute worst anxiety. I think the first time I started feeling the anxiety, it was like around, I had like 6.5 hours of flight left, and then after that, like I just kept checking like every like hour basically. I would check, and then it's like 4.5 hours, then 3.5 hours, then 2, and then I was like finally like, oh, thank God. But like there was a lot, I don't know if it was a lot of people throwing up or a lot of people using the restroom, but there was just a lot, and it was just really uncomfortable. I had anxiety more than half the flight, and like I was truly freaking out. At one point I did think I was gonna have to go up to the flight attendants and ask if they had anything for anxiety, or even ask if I can switch seats, because like just being able to see that in my peripheral view, like it was just so disturbing. And just like hearing that, and like I had earplugs in, and like I had to like, every time I would hear the bag move once, I just like would like literally push the earplug in deeper, and I would just close my eyes and focus on my breathing, because I was just like, it made me feel sick. And I don't get motion sickness, but I get anxiety, and like it was just so horrific. The experience was just like I'm truly scared to go on another like 10.5-hour flight. And like, what if someone on the next flight like is throwing up next to me? What am I gonna do then? Like, do they allow you to switch seats if it makes you uncomfortable? Like, I just don't know. Like, and I don't know why he didn't just go to the restroom. Like, he had a big ass bag that he just kept throwing up in the entire flight. And then when the flight was over, he was just chilling, like no big deal. And it's like, I feel bad for the people that were sitting next to him, and I feel bad for him. But it's like, if you know you get motion sickness, there's medicine for that you can take. So it's like, I'm just exhausted. However, the Airbnb is really nice. I did do a tour, but I'm gonna redo the tour during the daylight because I think it's gonna be way nicer. But I can't wait to show you guys. I am a little bit stuffy nose from the AC that was being blown in the aircraft, but it was much needed, so I wasn't complaining at all. It is 8:37, and back home it is, let's see, I have like the world clock on my phone. Back home it's only 11:37. I definitely missed the whole day because I didn't get here until 5:35, and then I took 3 metros to get to my Airbnb, which honestly was not difficult at all. It was very like nice to see the outskirts of the city, so it was interesting to say the least. But I'm very excited to be here. I'm waiting for my friend Blanca to get here, and then she doesn't get here till 11:30 though. She's coming from London, so I don't know. I think right now I'm just gonna freshen up, take a nice hot shower. bienvenue on my chateau. Just kidding, but if I actually did live in Paris, this is probably what it would look like. So, on this side, as you can see, we got the dining room table, the workstation table, the everything table, okay, le table. On this side would be a chill area, you know. This is where you want to relax, take it easy, read a book. And then over here, we have le beautiful balcony with the view of a little bit of CCT with all these beautiful plants. It is gorgeous out here. Back on over inside. I'll take you this way, which this is my favorite part. Les chimneys avec les plantes, and they're actually real, okay? They're actually real. All of them. Back on over this way, we have the kitchen avec le washer and things. And then I forgot to show you, but next to the front door is le toilette avec le pink toilet paper. Okay. This way is where you will find me relaxing, taking a bubble bath with a lush bath bomb. You know, this is just the relaxation area. Over here, I would like to call it le nook because, as you can see, it's kind of like a nook. So, and we got Mr. Alligator on the floor. He's a great cuddler, let me just say. And over here, this is la main chambre. This is where the magic happens, if you know what I mean. Ew, I'm talking about sleeping, you perv. But this is it. And back on out of here is, again, the balcony. But we're not going to go outside because it's already cold and we're already going to spend a lot of time outside. But this is it. This is the Airbnb for Teddy. It is beautiful. It is all the aesthetics I would want. And like I said, if I lived in Paris, this is probably what my place would look like. It's really beautiful. And I'm going to drink up this mimosa because, like, I really got to drink it. And we're going to hit town. Mama's going to hit town tonight. All right, bye.